Sir, you have a charge here of burglary of a habitation, second-degree felony. Now, before I proceed, do you plan on hiring a lawyer, or would you like the state to provide you with a lawyer?
To provide me with a lawyer, sir, until I could afford one.
Are you presently on parole or probation?
I'm on probation, sir.
Okay. What are you on probation for, sir?
Discharging a firearm in city limits, sir.
Okay. Tell me a little bit about your criminal history and other prior misdemeanors or felonies.
That was just it, sir. I don't have a criminal history like that, sir. I try to stay out of trouble because I've been living on my own since I was 15. So the only person responsible over me is me. So I try to put myself through high school and everything, sir. And I finished high school, and now I plan on going to college.
Okay. Counselor?
Your Honor, the defendant's been a resident of the Potter County area for 3 years. He's got a mother and a sister that reside in the area. He provides financial assistance to and personal assistance. He is also resides with a fiance that he lives with. He, at this point, does attend church at the Faith Uprise Church and has connections to the community. We ask the court to consider that in setting bond in this matter.
So in this case, your bond is set at $10,000. Now, there's some conditions on your bond. The resident, this burglary allegedly occurred, you'd have no contact with the victim in this case. Also, you cannot go within 200 yards of that resident.
Yes, sir.
Now, do you have any questions for me?
No, sir, but I do have a question. How would they charge me with a burglary of inhabitant if I had keys to the house, sir?
Okay, that would be a question for your attorney to address with the trial court.
Okay, I apologize. I didn't know.
All right, thank you.
There's a microphone right here, and you'll need to answer yes or no, sir, to the judge. Step a little closer.
So you have a possession of a controlled substance over 1 gram, but under 4, third-degree felony. Now, before I proceed, do you plan on hiring a lawyer, or would you like the state to provide you with a lawyer?
Sir, can I ask you a question?
Can you afford a lawyer, the first thing, sir?
No, sir.
Okay. Are you presently on parole or probation?
No, sir.
Do you have any other pending cases?
Yes, sir. I was on ankle monitor at my house, and I had no idea about this charge. I've been going to docket calls and everything, and I had no idea about this charge, and they came and said I had a warrant for I don't know what. I don't know when this charge came about or what.
So you have an additional pending case other than Your Honor, I have not completed the intake on this case. Are you telling the judge you have an additional pending case in addition to this initial complaint? If you've been attending docket calls,
Yes.
then you've already got a complaint that is a felony charge or a misdemeanor charge that has been filed. Is that correct?
What do you, I don't get what you
Man, sir, what do you have the ankle monitor for?
What's the charge?
For intoxication manslaughter.
Okay,
That's what they're charging me for.
okay. All right, counselor.
Your Honor, I have not completed the intake on this matter. Do you, Mr. Hudson, do you currently have an attorney in this matter?
Yes, ma'am. Tate Eldridge.
Okay. And how long have you lived in the Potter County, Amarillo area?
My whole life.
Okay. And you were able to make all court appearances and all that. And
Yes,
the
ma'am.
attorney that's representing you, is that a retained or appointed attorney?
He is appointed.
And you have family members in the area that would be able to assist you in getting to court?
Yes, ma'am.
We'd ask the court to take consideration of these matters in setting bond for this new case.
On this case, sir, your bond is set at $10,000. Do you have any questions for me?
I don't.
I
I shouldn't have to bond out again.
I will address additional questions the client may have when I'm able to do the intake, unless there are specific questions as to the bond being set in this matter, because this is a warrant. So it appears that another court has already determined a probable cause finding.
Can I ask why my bonds didn't call me about my warrant or anything?
They may not.
Sir, I don't have an answer for that question, sir.
He's just here to set your bond.
All right, thank you, sir.
And Judge, you set that at 10,000, is that correct?
Yes,
Okay, thank you.
So that's 1,000, right?
yes.
You'll get with your boss on that, and I will be talking to you in a
Desmond Johnson. Mr. Johnson, you have a charge of assault of a family member with previous convictions, 3rd-degree felony. Now, before I proceed, do you plan on hiring a lawyer, or would you like the state to provide you with the lawyer?
The state,
Okay, are you presently on parole or probation?
no, sir.
You have any other pending cases?
Out of Randall County, yes, sir.
What case do you have pending out of Randall County?
I have a felony case and then I have a misdemeanor case. One is possession of a controlled substance under a gram, and then the second one is a possession of marijuana under two ounces.
Okay. All right, counselor.
Your Honor, the defendant has been a resident of Potter County for over a year. He works part-time. He's got a mother and 2 sisters that do live in the area and provide assistance for him. But he also provides assistance for his mother, who's a stroke victim and has some current ongoing medical conditions. So we would ask the court to consider his need to assist the family in setting the bond in this matter.
On this case here, sir, your bond is set at $10,000. Now, there's some conditions on your bond. There's a victim in this case. She's the victim in this case, so therefore she's entitled to some protections. So you have no direct or indirect communication or contact with the victim. Also, you cannot go within 200 yards of any residence, school, or place of employment of the victim. Also, there is an emergency order protection, which will remain in full force in effect to September 20th, 2025. My suggestion, sir, is you take the time to read the terms and conditions of that protective order. Make sure you fully understand it before you sign it. Now, do you have any questions for me?
Yes, sir. Yesterday, I don't know how when they come and read your rights, I don't know how that's supposed to go. But I asked him something. He says he don't have to read me my rights at all.
That's correct. And Your Honor, I can address that question with the defendant as far as the Miranda rights at another time, as that is a legal procedure that his counsel or I can address.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Talk about that before you go back. You'll need to stand right over here. Here's a microphone. If you stand a little closer, because the judge will need to hear what you say.
Mr. Cortez, you have 2 charges here. You have a charge of burglary of a building, state jail felony, the district courts here in Potter County. You also have a bond surrender failure to give trade ID giving false or fictitious information. Now, this warrant is out of Lubbock County. Now, before I proceed, do you plan on hiring a lawyer, or would you like the state to provide you with a lawyer?
State to provide me with one.
Okay. Sir, are you present on parole or probation?
No, sir.
Okay, counselor.
How long have you lived in the Potter County area, sir?
Do you need a precise time frame?
Ballpark.
Okay. Around 22 years.
Okay. And if I recall, you are a veteran, is that correct?
That I am.
And as a veteran, you served with the United States military, I believe you told me 6 years?
Yes.
And actually were assigned to the Green Beret Division?
Yes.
And you currently are self-employed, working your own lawn care business, is that correct?
Yes.
And you have family in the area that would be able to assist you and make sure that if you needed to go to court or have someone take you to meet with your attorney, they'd be able to assist you?
Yes.
And or do you have other connections to the community? I believe you indicated you provide substantial community service with homeless groups and veterans groups and other volunteer work. Is that correct?
That is correct.
And what all agencies do you provide volunteer services for?
Food Bank, Face City Mission, Code Blue, and Guyam Resource Center.
And are you asking the court to take these community services and your military service as well as your self-employed work in consideration when setting bonds in these matters?
Yes.
Sir, on this burglary of a building, state jail felony, that bond is set at $3,500. On your bond surrender out of Lubbock County, that bond is set at $2,000. Now, do you have any questions for me?
No, I do not.
Okay, thank you. Zeke Holland.
Morning, Judge.
Good morning, sir. You have a bond surrender, possession of a controlled substance under 1 gram, state jail felony. Now, before I proceed, do you plan on hiring a lawyer, or would you like the state to provide you with the lawyer?
Judge, I had a warrant issue because I had
Well, the
two.
question is, do you want a court-appointed attorney or do you want to hire your own? We need to answer the question the judge asked first.
Sorry, Judge.
Okay.
I'm just stressed out. I don't have any family
So
or
do
anyone
you
here.
need to ask the court to appoint an attorney? Your Honor, I have not been able to complete the intake on this matter, and we'll do it after we complete.
I already have, Your Honor, I already have an attorney, James Wooldridge, but a week went by and he's never contacted me, and he doesn't accept
Okay,
my
on
phone calls.
this particular case here, sir, there's no bond on this case. You're gonna have to go back before the judge who has jurisdiction over your case to get your bond set. Any questions for me?
What? Yes. Your Honor, I'm sure I want to go to the Veterans Court, the PRTC, for my issue.
Well, that will be something you will discuss with the attorney who's assigned to represent you.
How do I get bond so I can get out? I gotta move some.
Just like the last one.
I know, but nothing happened at
So
the
you're gonna
last.
have to go back before the judge who has jurisdiction over your case to get your bond set on this particular case. He's the only one that's gonna be able, he or she is gonna be the only one that'll be able to set your bond.
Your Honor, can any of my other bonds be lowered or changed to PR, personal reconnaissance?
I don't have that authority, sir.
That will be some for the attorney that represents you. to
My
answer.
attorney doesn't ever contact, he violates Article 26.04.
Okay, you can talk to the attorney there about that
And I
matter,
will
sir, after
complete
this
the
hearing.
intake on this matter and address those two, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. Madison
I'll
Chacon.
be talking to you in a little bit. I'll be talking to you in a bit.
Well, I know that now. I already knew that. We didn't do anything.
Exactly.
Good morning.
Ma'am, you have a bond surrender, possession of a controlled substance under 1 gram. Now, before I proceed, do you plan on hiring a lawyer, or would you like the state to provide you with a lawyer?
I have an attorney.
On this case here, ma'am, there's no bond set in this case. You have to go back before the judge who has actual jurisdiction over your case to get your bond set. Now, do you have any questions for me?
No, sir.
Thank you.
Go ahead and have a seat.
Jose. Ma'am, you have a charge of driving while intoxicated, Class B misdemeanor. Now, before I proceed, do you plan on hiring a lawyer? Or would you like the state to provide you with a lawyer?
May I have the state to provide me with one, please?
Are you presently on parole or probation?
No, sir.
Do you have any other pending cases?
No, sir.
Okay. Counselor?
Your Honor, the defendant has been a resident of Potter County for a substantial period of time. I believe 10 years, is currently employed with BSA or a division thereof, a contractor. She does have family that are nearby in Randall County. We'd ask the court to consider those matters in setting bond.
On this case, your bond is set at $2,000. Now, there's a condition on your bond: no entry into any bars, clubs, or cocktail lounges, no consumption of alcohol, and you have a daily curfew from 9 p.m. to 6 a.m. You have any questions for me?
No, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Mr. Dunn, you have 2 warrants here out of Gray County. Bond surrender, arrest, resisting arrest, and a failure to appear. Deputy,
Yes, sir.
quick question. On these two charges here, there's like a resisting arrest, bond surrender. There's a failure to appear. However, they have the same cause number. And so are these separate charges or because there's one cause number for both of these cases? Are they not the same or?
They're probably linked, Judge, they're both from Gray County. We look at the teletype here. Yes, sir, the teletype shows the same cause number for both charges.
Okay. Well, on this case, this failure to appear, I set your bond at $10,000 on that case. It appears to be the same case, just a bond surrender, and then you fail to appear. So that bond is set at $10,000. On this other case, Deputy, can you do some research into that and let me know if that's a separate case or not?
Yes, sir, give me just a second, I will look it up. It's entered in the system for both charges. If we set the bond, we can.
So this is for both charges. What I'm gonna do is go ahead and just set, bond to be set at $5,000 for each one of these, since there's a $10,000 recommended amount. So it's $5,000 for, both of these charges for a total amount of $10,000.
Yes, sir.
And if Gray counties decide to somehow send another teletype, with some additional info, then we'll look at changing these bonds.
Yes, sir, I'll let our records department know.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Octavio Marrufo.
See here and microphone like this.
Mr. Marrufo, you have 2 warrants out of Randall County, aggravated assault with a deadly weapon and unlawful possession of a firearm by a felon. Now, before I proceed, do you plan on hiring a lawyer? Or would you like the state to provide you with the lawyer?
I'll get the state to provide me with the lawyer.
On these 2 cases, your bond is set at $50,000 each charge. Now, do you have any questions for me?
No, sir.
Also, you'd have no contact with the victim in this case. Contact with the victim, sir. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Let's see.
Now, Mr. Kempf, you have a charge here of first-degree felony of murder. Now, before I proceed, do you plan on hiring a lawyer? Or would you like the state to provide you with a lawyer?
I'd like the state to, court-appointed attorney, please.
Okay, are you presently on parole or probation?
No, sir, I'm not.
Do you have any other pending cases?
No, sir, I do not.
Now, sir, if you would tell me a little bit about your criminal history, the prior misdemeanors or felonies.
Have you ever been in trouble before?
Yes, sir, I have, assault of a public servant. Did 3 years of TDC for it.
Okay. Any other cases on your criminal history, sir?
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay. So let me ask you another question. Have you had a mental health assessment?
Have you ever had anybody ask you some questions or determine if you've got any kind of mental illness such as PTSD?
Oh, yes, sir, I have mental illness, yes, sir.
When's the last time you had an assessment, sir?
On Thursday?
On Thursday?
Yes, sir.
Last Thursday?
Today is Tuesday, so that would have been last week.
Oh, Thursday was I don't remember what day it was, honestly. It was Friday or Saturday, I believe it was actually.
Who conducted that assessment, sir? Was it Texas Panhandle Center or?
It was the pavilion.
The pavilion. Okay, what I'm gonna do, sir, is order that you have a mental health, counselor?
Yes, Your Honor, we concur.
Okay. You have anything you'd like to ask, counsel?
You are a lifetime resident of Potter County, isn't that correct?
Yes, ma'am, I am.
And you did mention to me you have had multiple diagnoses with mental illness, including the PTSD we mentioned, as well as schizophrenia and bipolar condition.
Yes, ma'am.
And do you have family in this area who are providing any assistance to you?
Yes, ma'am, I live with my father.
We'd ask the court to take into consideration these matters in setting bond, Your Honor.
On this case here, sir, your bond is set at $600,000. Now, there's some conditions on your bond. If you're able to post bond on this case within 72 hours of release of bond, you're ordered to wear a GPS device and pay all associated costs with that device. Also, you have a daily curfew from 9 p.m. to 6 a.m. Also, you must abstain from the use or possession of any illegal, dangerous drug, narcotic, marijuana, or alcohol unless under the direction of your physician while on bond. Also, sir, I'm going to order that you have a mental health assessment and follow all directions as stated regarding this assessment. Now, do you have any questions for me?
No, sir, I do not.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.
Y'all have a good day.
You too.